All right, guys, welcome back to Cold Brew. My last video was on Aurora Ave. Well, Aurora, Aurora Ave, Seattle. If you're looking for some hookers, if you're looking to get wet, if you're looking for some WAP, some wet ass punaner, Aurora Ave, Seattle has a lot of walkers. And I ain't talking about them shits old people use. They got them street walkers. All right, they out there and they thick. All right. Anyway, let's see what's next here. Signs. Let's do an AMS video. Signs 02 red pill. That look like a good one, but I might have to speed this up. Oh shit! You see that?
YouTube TV
I might have to
has
speed
no
this
hidden
up
fees
because this is a 40-minute
and
video.
includes
We ain't gonna be here
unlimited
for no
DVR space.
40 minutes.
YouTube TV, try it free.
Now I'm speeding it up, so AMS gonna be talking
It
fast
is
and he's
okay
gonna be
to
looking a
so
little
stressed
crazy,
and
right? Just
overwhelmed that you
understand.
feel like you need to talk
The
to
video
someone
sped
about
up,
it. And by
okay?
that, I mean going to therapy. Lately, the
skip these
transition from
fucking ads.
college into post-grad and working
Hold up,
full-time
skip
and
this shit.
adulting.
Shut up, bitch. There we go. Yeah, all right.
What's up, fellas? So I had a
So you're gonna be
loyal patron
dancing
that
around
wanted
and
to
doing
talk
shit.
about
Look,
signs that you're too red pill. All right, and just to put it out there, guys,
turn it
you
up a little bit.
can be too red pill. All right, but before
This
I
is
get into
true.
the video, I just wanted to talk about this right here first, guys. Being red pill. Now I'm a dating coach, so obviously I try to keep it to dating. But being red pill is just not, well, at least not to me, about understanding female nature. To me, it's just understanding society as a whole. All right, obviously I'm a dating coach, so I don't, get into the other aspect as much. Y'all do know I do purpose videos and all that. But it's also understanding, human nature and how society, how money and society works and all that. Once you've been woke, all right, it's not just about, as far as with finances, it's about once you lose.
Guys, if you never heard of alpha male strategies, motherfucker is the GOAT. Okay? There's different elements of the red pill. I don't want to say that. People don't understand what that even means, red pill. There's different aspects of the spectrum when it comes to intersexual dynamics. That means the relationship between men and women on a level where you understand enough to get what you need out of relationships, but also um, understand what the other person is trying to get from you. All right. Alpha male strategies explains things more on a level where he teaches you the basics to get in the door. If you're like somebody that don't know anything, you can digest it a lot easier. Um, he gets to the point of how women perceive men, and he's telling you what you should do and how you look when you do certain things. Now, if you go to Rollo Tomasi, he breaks it down a little bit more in depth. It can get a little crazy, especially if you're new. It's like drinking water from a fire hose with Rollo Tomasi, but he's more like a scientist with it. So he'll break down to the core of why certain things happen between men and women. All right, but AMS is right, and I'm gonna go back to the video.
Your victim mentality. All right, you become red pill. Once you start to realize, hey man, my skin color don't hold me back unless I let it hold me back. That's when you're red pill as far as finances. Red pill as far as women is when you start to learn about their nature and all this and other stuff, right? All right, so let's get into, and I'll talk to you guys a lot about male nature.
When you start to see through the bullshit and you start to see that the things that society's telling you is holding you back, it's really not true. It's you holding you back. There are little tiny hurdles, but it's not things that you can't overcome. So that's what he's saying. Like when you see that you can overcome these things, you just gotta work a little harder, or there is another path and it's over there. That's what he means. It's like, oh, you became red pill. You looked up. Everybody looking down. You finally looked up, and you're seeing the world for what it is.
Stuff like that. All right. But I'll get into all that during the video. So as y'all guys know, I got my little list. All right. Number one, way to know sign that you're too red pill. You hate women. Now,
Yeah, that's literally misogyny. If you hate women, you misogynist, bruh. I didn't even red pill, dog. I mean, if it is, it's more of black pill.
I want to break this down a little bit more because it's not really that you hate women per se. You deep
I'm glad he about to clean this up.
down, you really love women, right? We all love women. If God came to us now and said, hey, all y'all motherfuckers, y'all want me to take women away? We'd be like, hell no.
Okay.
Shit, you done lost your mind. Sorry, Lord.
Good, good, good. Glad he cleaned that up because he's not talking about misogyny.
You lost your damn mind. Hell, no, so deep down, we love women deep down. We hate their ways. And the ways that we hate about them is hypergamy. When you basically boil it down, hypergamy. Because even everything that they do, as far as going to get attention and all this stuff, it basically boils down for hypergamy. They're trying to attract the highest value male that they get. So you guys say, well, and the guys who hate women are basically going to be the beta males, right?
When he's saying that, he means this is a bad. I paused. My bad, bro. Paused it at the wrong time for you. God damn, that ain't a good look right there. Shit, I hope this don't go viral. He gonna come and find me. God damn. Let me let this go a little bit more. I can't talk with that face.
Right. And
All right, much better. God damn. Fuck was that other face? This one ain't the best either, but wasn't that other one? I forgot what the hell I was gonna say. God damn it, AMS. Shit, let me just keep playing. I forgot what I was about to say. That face fucked me up.
and for the record, guys, you put yourself in that beta male category. You wasn't born a beta male. You put yourself into that category as of being a beta male, which means that you
Right.
think your only value to a woman is monetarily. Okay.
You were molded. You were molded into this by society. You listened to everybody, and they won. You know what I'm saying? You merely adopted the dog. I was born in it.
You did that to yourself, not nobody else, right? So that's what makes a guy a beta male, right? He thinks he has nothing to offer a woman outside of what he can provide. You put yourself in that category. But I'm here to tell y'all guys, the reason why guys like me, we don't hate women and stuff like this, because if you've been around long enough on this earth and you've experienced enough, I'm gonna tell you something, guys. There's something that trumps hypergamy, and hypergamy is a strong thing. They hardwired. Woo! Boy, they hardwired to seek out their high value.
They're so hardwired that they do it unintentionally. It's part of them. They don't wake up and like, I'm gonna be hypergamous today. It's like bicyclists that hate cars. The cars aren't on the road. Like I'm gonna make somebody riding a bike's life a nightmare or pedestrian a nightmare. The car is a car. It needs to drive to get around. And some drivers behind the wheel suck. They suck. They're not good drivers and they're fucking dangerous. And the bicyclists and the pedestrians have to watch out for them. They will get their ass ran over, but it's not the car being like, yo, I'm gonna run this motherfucker over. So with the hypergamous nature, it's like it's a woman's like natural operating system that they're not even aware is running underneath everything.
Male, all right? And it is not just hypergamy as in attracting the highest value male. It's about hypergamy as
My bad, bro. I'm gonna have to skip this. I know you get paid if I don't, but we ain't got time for this.
in whatever the best for her, right?
But
Whatever.
you're killing it right
if
now.
you just if you're a guy who makes
13K
50 grand a year and you
subscribers.
average looking to her like say you're a
Bruh.
7 to her, you good enough, and she gonna meet another guy that makes 50 grand a year, but he's a 9 or a 10, that's hypergamy too. So it's not she jumping to the more handsome guy, right? It's not just relegated to who makes the more money. It's just the best male for me at the time. So if the guy makes the same amount of money as you, but he's better looking, then I'll take him, right? So that's hypergamy.
That's the basis of hypergamy. All right. So don't think just because there's a better option that your girl's gonna go to that better option right away. It's not really how it works, right? It's more of like on a playing field, if the girl meets 3 guys at the same time, she's gonna go with what in her mind is the best option out of those 3. And if the best option at the time for her is somebody with money, she's gonna go with the guy that makes the most money from what she can see. So that doesn't mean that she picks the right guy. It just means that she picks the one that she thinks is the highest. If she wants somebody that's more sexually attractive, she's gonna pick the one that's most fit. That's what hypergamy is. It's not one thing. It varies. It's variable depending on certain circumstances. And also, once you're already in a relationship, if a better guy comes along, it doesn't mean that your girl's gonna go after him. There has to be other conditions that happen. All right.
Right? Just doing what's best for the woman. The woman's hardwired to, I'm gonna do what's best for me. But there's something that trumps hypergamy that I've seen in my life that I want you guys to understand for all my guys out there who hate women. They hate women because they want to be in love. I want a girl I can love. I just hate these bitches, man, because I can't trust them, man. And, I want to be in a relationship. I want to have kids and a family and all this. But these bitches, man, I can't trust them. There's something that trumps that. Now, I know some of you guys going to say, goddamn, AMS.
I just got demonetized, sir. All that cussing. I'm just joking. I'm not even. This is like probably nobody's
Been
gonna
trying to say
watch
it for
this
3
video.
goddamn minutes. What the fuck trumps the AMS? Y'all guys know. I beat around the goddamn bush. Y'all guys know how I am. Goddamn, I go off. I'll be talking about slavery in a minute, and I'll be talking about the NBA in 1 minute. I'll be talking about the NFL. And y'all know how I am. Y'all know when I goddamn digress. But that thing is, guys, attachments. See, guys like me, we understand the power of attachments. But you can't build an attachment if you're a beta male. If you view yourself as a beta male,
Love
if you perceive yourself as
attachments.
a beta male, you have to perceive yourself as an alpha male, right? And basically, all an alpha male is a guy who thinks he has something to offer a woman outside.
Hold up. Nick, is that 2 bottles of Jergens lotion behind you? Underneath that TV? Anyway, let's go back to the video.
Monetarily. That's it, guys. If we're gonna really base it, if we really gonna just get down to the bottom of the root of what's the difference between a beta male and an alpha male, a beta male thinks that the only way he can get a woman is through what he can provide for her. An alpha male thinks that he can get a woman with his personality or his sexual charisma or whatever, sex appeal or whatever. When we get down to it, right? An attachment. And y'all gotta say, AMS, why do you say that? Why do you keep preaching this attachment thing? Like I said, guys, I'm from the hood. I didn't grow up in the suburbs, right? And I have seen women be fine women in the projects, in the hood, right? With bum-ass dudes who wouldn't work, who didn't have a car, who sitting there and eat all their goddamn groceries. And those women would have dope boys, dudes in the hood who got illegal money, throwing all type of money at them and couldn't take them. So if it was all boiled down to hypergamy, wouldn't the dope boy be able to take the woman from the broke dude who's sitting in the house eating all her goddamn groceries up? I've seen that more than once. I'm quite sure if some of you guys think, how many times have you seen a woman, super hot woman, 9 or 10, with a mediocre making dude, and she
All
can
the
get a
time.
dude who make more money than him? How many
All the
times have you
time.
guys seen that? How many times y'all guys in school seen a woman in high school or something, right, have a boyfriend that's walking right next beside her, and she could go out here and get a dude who got a nice car and stuff like that? That's that attachment, guys. Attachments trump hypergamy. That's what I've seen in my life. So for all you guys who hate women because you hate hypergamy, then just understand that means you just view the world as a beta male, right? That means you just look at women from a monetary. If I
You
make
don't
100 grand
understand.
and then she meet a guy that makes 250, she out. That's because you view yourself as a beta male. You got to stop viewing yourself as a beta male. Once you start viewing yourself as an alpha male, and like I said, the only difference is between the beta male and alpha male. The alpha male just thinks he has something more to offer a woman than just money, right? He thinks he has a pretty good personality. He got some swagger. He thinks he can bring more to a woman's life. He thinks he's worth more than just what he makes on a paycheck. That's an alpha male, right? Build an attachment. Hypergamy is canceled out. That's what I've seen in my life. That is what I've seen in my life. Now, you can believe what you want to, and you could keep on hating women and stuff like this here. The thing about me, guys, is hypergamy don't bother me one bit, right? If you're a guy like me, and you're a motivated guy, ambitious guy, and you're on your purpose, you kind of love hypergamy, right? You kind of love it. If you work and you make 30 grand, you hate hypergamy. Fuck, these money-hungry bitches. But if you're a guy that's on your grind and your purpose.
Thing is, he's explaining, like, use it to your advantage, all right? Once you understand so much, it's going to change. It's going to shock your thinking. It's going to change you into a different kind of person. But you got to be strategic. You got to play chess. And once you find out something that you don't like, try to use it to your advantage. Something that you think, it depends on, he's saying if you look at hypergamy as a crutch, like it's in your way and you hate it, you can't stand it, it's because you don't know how to optimize it to your advantage. And your blue pill, that's blue pill. Once you figure out how to use it to your advantage, you're stepping into the red pill. You're stepping into the real reality, the behind the scenes. You see how the mechanism of how this thing works, to where you can now become a master of it. But if you can't do that, then you're blue pill, because you're still being misled. You're still following old rules, old order ideals, as Rollo Tomasi says. This is a new, the landscape has changed. There's new information out here. People are doing different things. They're not doing things like they used to back in the day. So you can't use those old rules in these new times. You got to adjust and think. You got to get new information. You got to see what's going on right now in the current landscape. What are these people doing right now? What's the state of intersexual dynamics? And then once you get that new information, then you can move forward.
Purpose, and you got your shit together, man, you feel good. You go out because man, I stand a good chance in this motherfucker. I'm on my damn purpose. I got my shit together. That's kind of like guys who just don't want to grind and get their shit together, kind of hate female nature. And yes, there's always going to be somebody who makes more money. But like I said, guys, attachments trump hypergamy. All right? So there's no reason for you to hate women. And this is primarily going to be for my guys who want to love women. Like, guys, there's nothing wrong with caring about a woman and stuff like this. Just don't you get attached. That's what I say. Because once you get attached, it don't work because then the woman has to care about you more than you care about her, and then she will lose the attachment. I don't think two people can be attached. You can't be attached because a woman is always going to test. And when she go to testing, you can't pass none of her tests because you're attached. So it don't work. So if she's attached and you get attached, let me put it to you like this here. I bet you for all you guys who have seen those situations where the woman was with a dude who didn't make no money, I guess how many times you saw that the dude didn't really treat her all that great. I'm not saying he treated her bad or he was, but how many times did.
All right, let me explain this to you because some of y'all lost. What he's saying is by attached. Like literally, if you're attached to something, you can't get away from it. There's things keeping you to it. So he's saying when you're attached, it's going to be hard for you to have your own boundaries, to keep your own respect. When somebody crosses your boundaries, you have to let them know that, hey, I demand a certain level of respect. Right now, you playing with it. It's a no-no. So when men are attached, they tend to let women step on them here and there and do things. They allow them to get away with certain things. And that, in turn, the woman will lose respect for you because you're not standing up for yourself. There's a difference between standing up for yourself and then being an asshole. So he's also saying, he's not talking about when he's saying that the guy that's not attached to his woman, the woman stays, he's not saying the guy is necessarily abusing her. He's just saying that the guy is more focused on the guy's own goals and purposes. He's on his own mission. So he's not putting as much attention on the woman like he's not serving her like a waiter on his hands and knees and everything. That's what he's saying. He's not whipped. It's on his own mission. So now the girl respects him for that because she sees that he's putting himself first as a priority. In the other way, when you attach, you start to put the woman first as a priority. And then you don't realize it, but she's testing you with certain instances and you're failing because you think that, oh, I'm going to let her slide. It's all right. It's not that big of a deal, blah, 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 blah. But the way she perceives it is different. She looks at it like you don't have enough respect for yourself to not let me do this, or you don't, you're not in control. I need somebody to control that knows what's going on, that can handle this, that can handle anything. They're very emotional. So they want to feel something. If you don't make them feel anything, you're boring. So the dudes that's on their own purpose, when those girls do those tests to put them in their place and make them feel something, and they're like, oh, okay, all right, this is real, all right. Versus the guys that when they get tested, they're in agreement. They're like, okay, babe, whatever, what you need, and there's no feedback. The girl just feels like she's leading everything. So that's what he's saying. Like if you have an attachment, you're gonna struggle with that, with control, because as a human being, your biases are gonna take over. You have an attachment, you're in favor of this person. So whenever you're in favor of something, you have a favorite, you allow them to get away with certain things. That's why if you have kids, it's very hard to discipline them, especially if you have a favorite, especially if you're a dad with a daughter. You're looking at her a little different than you're looking at your son. You're going to be a little harder on your son, be a little lighter on your daughter. There's a stronger attachment, it's a different level there. So I hope that cleared it up. But anyways, get back to the video.
Did he walk around acting like he was goo goo gaga? Hell no. You usually could tell that the woman was kind of chasing his validation. You kind of see what I'm saying? So you can't be attached. She can be attached. So for all my guys who genuinely want to have, relationships with girls and women and stuff like this right here, you can care about a woman, but you can't be attached. All right? You have to stay on your purpose and avoid getting attached to her, or she will lose the attachment. But that's what I got to say about that, guys. Stop hating women. If you hate women, you're too fucking red pill. Being red pill just means you understand their nature, not about hating them and stuff like this. Next, guys. Number 2, you embrace being sigma male or not having any friends or being a loner. Like I classify myself as a sigma male, guys, but that's primarily because I enjoy female companionship more than I enjoy
All right, Sigma male. Fuck, another bad screen grab. Hold on.
male companionship.
Okay, a little better. Sigma male. So Vox Day has is he has a hierarchy of characters. I'm like not really explaining this right, but look at Vox Day and his socio hierarchy, and there is a hierarchy of archetypes. Alpha's at the top, then it's the beta, then it's the gamma, then it's the delta, and then it's the omega. Near alpha at the top, there's a variant of alpha called a sigma. Alpha is the archetype, right? It means like someone who is at the top of the social spectrum. You got all the attention, everybody's attention, females' attention. If you're male, you got the females' attention. You're the man that women want. You're the man that other men want to be. You're very social. You have connections. You're probably in good shape because you're attractive. Um, Beta is more like you're the sidekick to the alpha. You're probably friends with the alpha. You you look up to the alpha. You know you want to be the alpha, but you're not as high in the socio um your sexual market value is not as high as alpha. You get girls, but not like the alpha, right? And then you have the the gamma or delta after that. I think it's the delta. I think it's the delta. Delta is just a work like a workhorse. Just somebody that they don't want to be bothered. They just want to work. They just want to do 9 to 5, go home, and have a family and all that. Like they don't really care about all of that. You know, trying to like conquer the world. Um, a gamma is like a nerd that thinks that he's so smart. He should get all the girls because he's so smart, and he can't understand why the girls don't want to talk to him. And gammas usually piss girls off because they like to over explain things. That's where you get mansplaining and all that. They're just too. There's a lot of people that think they're alpha. First of all, everybody thinks they're alpha. But a lot of people think they're alpha and they're really gamma. They're trying to over explain everything. They don't know how to vibe. They're just too literal, right? A lot of guys get in trouble with this. Then there is the omega, which is the guy just don't want to do shit. He just sit on the couch all day, maybe even play video games. Just he's not no motivation, don't want to accomplish anything. Now let's go back at the top to alpha. There's a variant. There's a sigma. So the sigma male is like an alpha, but he's more of a lone wolf. He doesn't really need the crowd. He doesn't need the social interactions. He could be by himself, and he prefers to be by himself. He moves on his own. He's more mysterious. Think of like Batman versus Superman. Batman is a sigma male, and Superman is alpha male. Funny thing is though, Superman's alter ego Clark Kent is beta male, right? Um, by his like how he dumbs himself down so he doesn't like people don't notice who he is. He turns himself to a beta male. Now, blue pill and red pill are separate from alpha and beta. You could be a blue pill alpha. That's called a white knight. I'm gonna save my lady's honor, right? That's like a henchman for women. It's a simp. The number one simp is a white knight. And then you could be a red pill beta. So um you understand women, but your your personality, your circumstance hasn't led you to command that alpha presence. You're not an alpha. You're still beta, but you're red pill, right? And you could be a blue pill beta, which most people in this world. Um, and you could be a red pill alpha, which is very few. That's like the top 20%. Actually, not even top 20. That's less. That's like the top 10%, maybe top 5% of men. Um, like you talking about your Andrew Tates and all of that. But also all this stuff is not like it's not set in stone. Certain circumstances, you can have a red pill alpha guy like Andrew Tate appear to be gamma because he's over explaining and he's just too technical and literal. And at that moment, you gamma. You know, you can move up and down this spectrum. You know, it's not set in stone depending on how you are most of the time. That's pretty much a general understanding of your scope. So now he's saying Sigma male, so he's saying himself, he prefers to be alone. He doesn't need a whole pack. He doesn't need to move with a pack, you know, but he also commands that presence when he's around the group. He's a leader. You know, he is alpha when he's in a group. When he's dolo, he's a sigma, right? Some alphas, they need to be around people. They can't be sigmas. Most people think they're either alpha or sigma. It's a lie. Go look up Vox Day socio hierarchy. Anyway, let's go back to the video.
And like I said, men have their faults, but that's not even the reason primarily why, guys. I just enjoy female companionship. That's it. If you're gonna give me so if I gotta choose, right? I'm making this video on a Tuesday, right? If I got a choice between choosing between going out tonight hanging with Jim or Jessica,
I think he's just alpha. And also, Roll Tomasi, don't even think Sigma is a thing. He doesn't think Sigma male exists. But I think AMS is an alpha. I don't think he's a Sigma. Because he just said he does enjoy female companionship. He's not one for male companionship. I think that's just because he doesn't have good interactions with men. Like he's more focused on women because he could do more or he could more enjoy his time with women. But you're still around people. I think Sigma is literally like you by yourself, motherfucker. Ain't nobody around, and you enjoying the comforts of peace and quiet. You know, he looking right at me, huh?
I'm gonna choose Jessica. If I got a chance to hang out with Barbara or Bob tomorrow, I'm gonna choose Barbara. And before any motherfucker come on, that's a whole lot of white people. I ain't heard no brothers or sisters. Oh, all right. If I got a choice between hanging out with Tyrone or Tasha, I'm gonna hang out with Tasha. God damn. You always got these motherfuckers, man. You ain't say no brothers and sisters in there. God damn. All right, I'm gonna hang out with Tasha. God damn. But the point being is, that's just me. I prefer female companionship. Now, before I became AMS and I did relationships in my 20s and stuff, I always had some friends. I always had friends because I was in relationships. And when you're in a relationship, you're dating one woman, and so you kind of need friends, right? Because you don't want to see that motherfucker every day. But now I'm more into my rotation type thing, all right, my rotation phase of my life. And so that means that I'm not dating the same woman. So that means that I can date 3, 4 women, all right? And so therefore, friends are not as necessary as they was when I was in a relationship dating one woman. So as I've entered my rotation phase of my life, there's really not a need for me to, hang with dudes and stuff like that. So I want to put that out there. I know I said I'm a Sigma male and I don't like hanging with dudes. It's just that I prefer to hang with women over dudes. I don't really. Are there some shitty dudes? Yeah, there's some shitty women. But that's not reason. I know a couple of good dudes. But if I got a choice between hanging with, Keisha or Kevin, I'm going to hang with Keisha. I don't know what else you want me to say. But if the point of this being too red pill means that you are Sigma male because you just think that every guy in the world is a piece of shit, you're too red pill. You should understand male nature. And you should understand that some people will backstab you. But if you just sit over here paranoid thinking everybody out to get you, you're too fucking red pill, right? It is some good people in the world. As long as you set boundaries and stuff like that, there are some good people in the world.
The start of a new year can inspire us
I don't even
to make
think that's
positive
red pill,
changes
though.
in our lives. While we often set out with the best
she's cute.
intentions, we
Except
may
for
feel
that.
frustrated
What is that on
because
your
our
chin?
resolutions just don't stick. Do something
pretty,
that can
though.
help
God
bring
damn.
about real change in your life.
You don't even need that
Therapy.
makeup.
After completing a thorough questionnaire.
There are some good dudes that you can hang with in the
You know
world.
what they
So you ain't got to be
doing with her
paranoid thinking that every dude out to get you or every dude going to be hating on you. Listen, there are some genuine dudes out there that will be happy for your success, guys. This is why it's important for you to hang around with dudes who are trying to do what you're doing in life. So you're a guy that's on your purpose and you're trying to become a doctor and stuff. Yeah, you might can't hang with the dudes that you grew up with in the hood that are out gangbanging and stuff, right? Or not on the right path or working a warehouse job. Yeah, they might hate on you. But that just means that you have to bring up your level of friends. That don't mean you got to just disregard friends altogether for the rest of your life. It just means that LeBron James can't hang out with the same dudes that he hung out with in high school. I know he still got his top, Mav and Carter and all them stuff from high school. But those are guys that he brung along. They making money too. But he can't hang out with Jimbo down the street no more because Jimbo probably is going to hate on him. So the point being, guys, is as you level up, just level up your friends. That don't mean you just got to be isolated over here, scared everybody going to hate on you and be jealous of you. Just get better friends.
It's very important, no matter what you're doing in your life, to have a network. Very important. You can't do it by yourself. And if you're trying to do it by yourself, it's going to take longer. 3 times as long. Maybe you may never even get there. You need a network. I'm going to need you to stop grinning at me like that, AMS. That shit look kind of... I'm going to have to press play on this.
Yes. Next, guys, think dating or having any kind of affection towards women is simping. Now, this is the thing that go on with all these fake ass dating coaches on YouTube who will tell you if you take a woman on a date, you simping. Let me tell y'all guys something, man. Let me tell y'all guys something right fucking now. All right? I just turned 42 years old, November 12th. And let me say this.
Belated.
I've been
November 12th.
dating now, 25 years, a little over 25 years. I think I first started dating girls when I was 16, right? I'm talking about dating.
His birthday,
When you
November
start, 14, 15, you just fucking, you want to go to a date? You take a girl on a date, maybe go get a popsicle or something when you're 16. So, yeah, I ain't taking no girl on a date when 15, we just fucking. But 16, I think, was the first time I took a girl on a date, right? So I've been dating a long fucking time. Let me tell y'all guys something. Me being who I am now, I can sit here and I can tell you right now that if I went out tonight, went to the club, went to Walmart, went to Whole Foods, wherever the fuck I go, and I met a woman, the odds of me telling that woman she can come over my house and I'm gonna fuck, well, I ain't gonna say that, but me to go meet a woman out and invite her back to my crib and her to come do it, it's fucking ludicrous. It's fucking ludicrous, guys. Do not fall into this bullshit with these dating coaches try to tell you that if you take a woman on a date, you're a simp. They so fucking full of shit, it's nauseating. Guys, good women, good wholesome women are gonna want a date. Now, that don't mean you gotta take her ass to Roof Chris, all right, or Capitol Grill, or Chops, all right, Mr. Childs. It could be just a drink. But a woman is gonna want a date to get comfortable with you, all right? All right, she met you, she saw you was attractive, this, that, and other, but she still gotta filter you out. These fucking fraud ass dating coaches who try to convince you that if you take a woman on a date, you're a fucking simp, are fucking ridiculous. That if you show a woman any kind of affection or anything like that, you're a simp. It's fucking bullshit. Guys, you should understand female nature and all this and other type of stuff, right? But y'all guys gotta get out your head that you're gonna take a woman on a date, buy a couple of drinks, and then she gonna call up Tyrone and fuck the shit out of him. Don't you worry about that. Maybe she do that. That's none of your concern, all right? You gotta get to where he at, right? He probably been there, did that, got her attached or she in his rotation. You worry about that. You worry about getting her to that point. And the point, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm fucking saying. So maybe y'all understand what I'm saying. You know how the girls that y'all dating now that you got constantly in your rotation and you got them coming to see you at 9 because, you done already did the dog and pony show? She probably went on a date before you. Now I'm talking about when you date. I'm not talking about girls that in a relationship. I'm talking about women you dating. All right, if you guys are dating women, you got a rotation. They probably got a rotation too. That's what the fuck I'm saying, right? She dating other goddamn men, right? That's what I'm saying. So she probably went on a date with a prospect before she came to saw you, right? So he got to get to where you at. You paid your dues. I did the dog and pony show, right? So she's in your rotation. You fucking her. Now it's some other dude's job to goddamn get her some drinks, right? He got to pay his dues, all right? Now I'm talking about dating. So if you date a woman and you got 2-3 girl rotation, she probably got 2-3 dudes she got dating and sleeping with too, or maybe they not dating. Y'all guys get what the fuck I'm saying. So the point being is this whole thing about beta bucks, alpha fucks, you got to get to that point. So once you done did the dog and pony show,
wait,
and now she's coming to see you.
Because I went over that. Beta bucks, alpha fucks. Beta need, alpha seed. Y'all know what that means? The beta is transactional. The alpha is more of a genuine desire. The alpha ain't bringing nothing to the table but his dirt. Because he's so desirable sexually that the woman can't help herself. She's aroused. Can't help but to give it up to him. Because in the back of her head, she's designed to want to reproduce with a good-looking person. And that's why she's aroused biologically. But the beta is more attractive because attraction is a choice. And the beta is attractive because he got the money or he's taking care of stuff. He's doing a lot of favors. And eventually she's like, okay, I guess I'll give you something. You helping me with this, you're doing this. Yeah. Okay, here you go. Most of the time you getting starfish sex. It's sympathy pussy. I've been lucky to have never seen that. I have heard about it. But it's sad. All right.
She probably had some other dude that she's dating that bought her dinner before she come to see you. Now he's trying to get to where you at. So don't worry about that. That's none of your concern. Until you get in a relationship, you shouldn't worry about who she dating and all this other bullshit. Just make sure she show up and she's feminine for you. That's your only goddamn concern. But this whole goddamn thing about going on a date with women and stuff like this, guys, listen. A lot of these guys on YouTube are fucking beta males. And they hate dating and they hate female companionship because they don't know how to goddamn get women to act right.
It's true.
That's it. I don't mind female companionship because I know how to get them to respect me. And once you get them to respect you and they ain't doing all that fucking bullshit ass testing and stuff, you'll enjoy their company.
Get away from love. All right? As a man, you need respect. Okay? You need respect, then love. Get away from that love shit. Respect first. Maintain respect. Everything else build under that.
Too. But you need to know how to walk away when they bullshitting too much and cut them off when you're not enjoying their company. And they'll come back. Someone will, someone won't. And they'll come back and now they know how to act because they know you ain't going to tolerate that bullshit. Had a girl maybe 3 weeks ago. For the second day, I hit her up and I said, hey, are you free Friday? This bitch had the audacity to text me back. Depends on what we're doing. Who the fuck
shit,
you
it's
think we
over.
talk? Who the fuck you think you talking to?
Yeah, I'm out.
Depends on what we're doing.
Nah, fuck out of here. I
What
ain't
I
even
gotta
responding
impress
back.
you with the date now for you to?
Nah, I ain't even
I
responding
didn't even
back.
respond.
Good.
What I told you guys, I never block chicks.
No.
She hit me about a week later.
What she said?
Talking about something. I need some attention.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck the
I'm not
shit out of her.
responding
Ball ass
again.
over. And then the thing is, I knew I had all the power. Guess what I tell
Wait. She hit him and said she needs some attention. Okay, so he probably messaged her back and figured out what was going on. Because if off the rip, like if you just hit me back on some give me attention, yeah, I guess I would see what you're talking about. And like you said, she coming over and we fucking right away. Ain't nothing, no, we're not doing nothing else but that. We doing what I want to do. Yeah.
text her. I said, you can come over, but ain't no clothes allowed on in my house.
Okay, good.
And fuck the shit out of her.
Good.
It depends on what we are doing. Now, see, you would have took the date. And then she's going to show up acting all masculine and stuff. You know why? Look at the text he sent you. Depends on what we're doing. And then he-
Yep. That's what he was talking about in the beginning about attachments. If he was attached, he would have took the bait. Oh well, what do you want to do, baby? Depends on what we're doing. Oh my God, I gotta plan a amazing date for you, and then it's over. Once you do that, it's done. That kind of response, it's over. It's done. It's few people have recovered from that.
Here you go trying to reverse. Oh, I'm going to pick a nice spot. Now she's just going to be a bitch.
He's saying
So look how
exactly
weak
what I
you
just
is.
said.
Depends on what we're doing. I didn't even respond.
No,
What the
no
fuck
response.
you think you talking to,
Fuck
bitch?
out of here, bitch.
Depends on what we're doing.
Who you talk to?
Hit me about a week later, talking about she needs some attention.
Yeah, I got you.
I said, you can come over. I said, you can come over now if you want
Bitch.
to. She said, what time? I think I said 9:30 or 10 because I had a date before her. But I said, understand that no clothes are allowed on in my house.
Good.
Can't even get butt ass naked. You goddamn right. I know I got all the power now.
You gotta suck my
But the
dick
point being
from
is,
the
guys,
back,
that's
bitch.
why I don't mind female companionship because I know how to do them. You don't act right, you out. Don't block their number. Sometimes it might take a week. Sometimes it might take a month. Sometimes it might take 3 months. Sometimes they
need
don't
some
come back.
lotion on
In
the
any
hands.
effect, you win. So that's why I don't mind female companionship. But this whole dating and sipping and shit like this here,
Need
guys,
some lotion on your paws, brother.
if you got confidence in yourself, I got confidence in myself,
Some
right?
lotion back there, ain't it?
I'm not worried about what you're doing when I drop you. I'm not worried about that. Because I know by the third or fourth date, I'm going to be fucking the shit out of you. In any effect, if I'm not, I'm out. I'm cutting my losses.
Third
And
or
I'm going to keep them
fourth.
cheap as I fucking can
Yeah,
until then.
you're
So other than me
generous.
losing a little bit of time, it's really no skin off my back.
I give you 2 dates.
But this whole dating is simple is bullshit, guys. Bullshit. Yes, if you're taking women to 5-star restaurants and shit like this here, and you've been dating a girl for 2 months and you ain't fuck, yes, that is simping.
Don't do that.
Taking a girl out for a couple of drinks, for a couple of dates, is not simping. Next, guys, afraid of relationships.
Unless your normal schedule, your normal lifestyle is going to 5-star restaurants, do not do that on a first date. Even if that's your regular thing, even on a first date, I'll dial it down a little bit. Because this person that you're taking on a date doesn't know you, right? They don't really know that that's how you roll. They will find out, but they don't know that that's how you roll. So once you do that, it almost looks like you're trying to impress. Yes, throughout the date, they may find out that this is your lifestyle, but it's still, you're pretty high up there. And few people do that. So once you show that this is your standard, now you're playing with fire unless you really understand female nature. Now if you good like him, you could do whatever you want. But if you're a person where you're just starting to learn this shit, dial it down. Don't be so high up because what this girl's gonna do, they're way smarter than you in the sense of maintaining the representative for how long they have to. They can literally be your dream girl in your mind, right? They can reflect that in your face, and as soon as they get what they want, they out. Just like that. So know what the fuck you're doing. And keep watching people like him. There's other people that I'm gonna introduce y'all to that I've been watching. All right, so just subscribe and hang on, I got you. Hang on, I got y'all.
because you think women are untrustworthy. If you're a guy that's over here and your only caveat to not getting in a relationship is because you think women are untrustworthy, you too.
Do you love boating?
Yeah.
Well, Freedom
I
Boat
love
Club
boating.
makes boating easier
Oh,
than
these
ever.
motherfuckers are in my email
At Freedom
every
Boat
day.
Club, we buy the boats and you enjoy
I
them.
thought about doing it.
Here's
It
how it
costs too much
works.
though, and I don't
First,
boat that much.
we buy and maintain a fleet of brand new boats. Then, you pay a one-time fee and monthly dues.
That's
You
what I
can go
like.
online anytime using
The
any device
initiation
to reserve
fee
the
is
boat of your
between
choice.
4,000 to like 6,000.
Just arrive
Then
at
there's
the
a
dock,
monthly
we will be
fee.
greeted by a friendly
outta
staff
here.
member, hop on your
But everything
reserved
else is
boat,
included though.
and enjoy your
Oh,
day out on the
she
water.
looked alright.
And finally, bring the boat back, drop off the
I
keys.
ain't bringing the boat back.
It's just that easy. As a Freedom Boat Club member,
You want me to
you'll
drop
have
off the keys
access
too?
to a variety of boats from
Fuck
coast
outta
to
here.
coast.
No, it's
Don't feel
alright though.
comfortable
If you like
behind the
boating,
wheel? Don't worry. We offer free, unlimited, one-on-one
try it out. If you
training
like boating
to
and you got
ensure
that
your
money,
safety.
try it out.
And this
Red pill.
Why was that
You are
ad so
too
loud?
red pill. So say, AMS, you said you don't want a relationship. I did say that. But you know why I say that? Oh, y'all finna get some profound thinking now, boy. Ooh, finna get y'all some profound. Y'all get y'all pencils out. I'm gonna give y'all a chance to get y'all pencils out for this one. I'm gonna tell y'all why I don't want to get in a relationship. But this right here gonna go down with the Gettysburg Address and the I Have a Dream speech. This right here finna go down with all that. You wanna know why I don't want to get in a relationship?
Mm,
Because I'm a fucking slut. That's why.
good, good,
Woo!
good, good, good.
Look how profound that is. Oh,
Good.
man.
What a
Woo,
whore.
boy. You might as well
803.
put that
I mean,
down. Gettysburg Address.
304.
I have a dream. I am a slut.
304.
AMS. That's right. That's the only reason I don't want to get in a relationship.
304 upside down.
If I
means
had no problem
hoe.
with just sleeping with one woman, I'd get in a relationship right now because I know women can be trustworthy if the attachment is built. If the attachment is built. You're too red pill if you think, and too beta if you think women are untrustworthy. All women are untrustworthy. Yes, without an attachment, yes, they are untrustworthy. Oh, yes, I can sit here and tell you right now, she's going to cheat on you. She's going to cheat on you. Hell yeah. I'll be the first one to tell you. But I view myself as an alpha male, and I view myself as somebody who has more to offer a woman than money or stability. All right, I got confidence that I got a good charismatic personality and that I'm fun to be around and that a woman could actually.
Here's the thing. Any woman can cheat, but not every woman will cheat. Okay? Just like you. Well, actually, no. Not every man can cheat. All right, here's the thing. All right, men and women are different, right? Men can't just pull their dick out in front of a girl and get slayed right there. We can't. You'll go to jail and get slayed by another man. But women probably flash a titty to show their ass, and then dude, somebody will want to fuck her right there. So any woman can cheat, but not every woman will. All right.
Be attached to me for what more than what I can do for her. But see, I view myself as alpha male. That's stupid to me. I mean, I'm stupid, right? I actually think I got more value to a woman than just what I can buy, right? How dumb am I for thinking such a thing? But if you guys don't want to be in a relationship and you really not a slut, listen, being promiscuous is not for every dude. Some guys really just don't care about that, right? Really don't. Not that they don't care about it, but sleeping with a lot of women comes with a lot of headaches, right? You got to go on a lot of dates. You got to do the dog and pony show. You got to deal with a lot of personalities. A lot of guys don't want to deal with all that bullshit, right? I want to find one girl and sit my ass down. But I don't want to be in a relationship because they can't trust these bitches. You can trust her. You just got to view yourself as an alpha male. That's all. You just got to think you have more value to offer the woman than just money.
Not just view yourself, sir. You have to be an alpha male. Okay? That's your best bet. This shit is not fat. This is a lifestyle. You have to build the life to where you're the main piece in that puzzle. So you maintain your status, your rank. You have to be king to be head of the kingdom. You can't be alpha male if you ain't the head of. You're not the king piece. You're being delusional as these women are. Okay? You must become that. Men have to become. Women already are. Men have to become. Women already are. She can go out and just ask a dude to fuck her and he'll do it. They already are. But a man can't just go out and ask a girl to fuck and expect her to fuck. You have to produce. You have to show her that you are worthy or you're this or you're that. She has power in that sense. Obviously, she has to be attractive and all that other stuff. But it's easier for her.
So, if your only apprehension for a relationship is that you think they can't be untrustworthy, you're too fucking red pill. The only reason you should not want to be in a relationship is because you like dating multiple women. You got to stop being paranoid of women. You got to start thinking that you have more to offer a woman than just what you can do for her. You got to start believing that you can build an attachment and keep an attachment. All right, guys? So that's the issue with that, all right? Hypergamy is, I don't want to say it's overrated because it is what it is, but it just, to me, from what I've seen in my life, it's not fucking an attachment. I'm sorry, that's what I've seen. It ain't fucking an attachment. If hypergamy was the thing, guys, and I know it's a movie, but it was based off a true story. I don't know how accurate it is. But the movie Casino, if it was all about hypergamy, then that woman should not even been looking at that little bum-ass pimp, period. If it's all hypergamy, right? If it was all about hypergamy, then she shouldn't even give him the time of the day. All right, what I've seen in my life is a woman to go and take from a dude that got something and give it to a broke dude that she's attached to. That's what I've seen. You know, believe what you want to believe.
Yep.
All right, next, guys. You think every woman is with you for an ulterior motive. Ulterior motive. Guys, if you think that every time a woman, so this is the thing. Let's say you at a bar, right? And let's say a woman is flirting with you. The beta thinks she's only flirting with me so I can buy a drink. The alpha thinks she's flirting with me because she wants to fuck. You see the difference in mindsets? You see the difference in mindset? So the guy who's
That's very true. We skipping this one. What the fuck this is? Some Photoshop shit?
two red pill or two beta, whichever one. I honestly think that if you're two red pill with women, as in the women aspect, you kind of like two beta, right? If a woman does anything nice with you or something like this, you instantly go to, well, she wants something. It's for a reason. And I'm not saying y'all guys, you shouldn't, be aware and cognizant of female nature. I'm not trying to turn y'all guys to just be stupid, but what I'm just trying to get y'all guys to see it from a different lens that you guys do have value. That it's not always about money unless you view yourself that way. Now, there are women that are going to do it, and you'll find that out pretty soon if they have an ulterior motive. But the point I'm trying to say is, you guys shouldn't automatically think that from the get-go, that no woman wants to flirt with you or nothing just to fuck, right? Like, it's gotta be an angle. She must need a job or something. I know she can't like me for me. Bitch wants something. And it shouldn't be that way, guys. All right? So if you think that about women, that anytime a woman's being nice to you or sending you choosing signals, she must have an ulterior motive. Be cognizant of it. I don't want you to be stupid now and think that all of a sudden you this big alpha male and every woman who's sending you choosing signals just want to fuck you. I want you to be cognizant of it. Let them, they'll tell you pretty soon, guys. If you at a bar and all a woman is flirting with you for a drink, you'll find out pretty soon. She ain't gonna waste no time. You ain't gonna offer to buy me a drink.
She out.
Oh, you'll find out very soon. It ain't something you gotta sit there and think about. She's gonna let your ass know very, very soon what's her motive, if that's her motive. But I don't want you guys thinking that 4 billion women, however many fucking women on earth, they all see you as just wanting something. That you can't view yourself as a handsome guy and she just want to fuck you. All right? Next, you think every time someone is being nice to you, they have an ulterior motive. This goes back to you're paranoid. Guys, y'all guys do know that every friendship on earth was started with small talk, right? With just a chat, a conversation. And every time somebody comes up to you and being nice, they don't want something from you. You're too paranoid. All right? So I want you guys to just understand. I want you guys to understand female nature. Women do sense.
I mean, this is what he's saying, right? Everybody wants something from you, right? Let's look past that. They're obviously talking to you for a reason, right? But what he's saying is, it's not like I'm gonna take advantage of you. It's not malicious. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna try to find a way to get this motherfucker. And that's the mindset that he's speaking that these people have. Like, oh, I gotta watch my back. These people trying to get me all the time. That's not what it is. All right? That's not what he's saying. No one's after you. That's what he's trying to tell you.
Choosing signals for ulterior motives. I got a video on that, right? Guys will, or people in general, will be nice to you because they have an ulterior motive. What I want you guys to understand is, don't close yourself off from the women that might want to fuck you because they find you attractive. Don't close yourself off from people that see you as a cool person and they want to be your friend. And so they're being nice to be your friend, not because they want to get something from you or they're about to ask you to borrow some money or nothing like that. I want you guys to take everybody on a case-by-case basis. Don't generalize and lump all women into one category, and don't generalize and lump all guys into one category, right? Some guys can actually want to come up and start a conversation with you because they see you as a cool dude that they want to be friends with, not because you got something that they want to get. You guys get what I'm saying? Or they want to hang with you because you got a little clout, and I want to hang with you because I want to be part of get some of that clout from you. Okay, guys? So I want you guys to understand that. If it means that much to you guys, if you that dead set on women and people in general want something from you, then decrease your flashiness. right? If you that type of person, drive a Chrysler instead of a fucking Porsche or a Ferrari or whatever. If it means that much to you, wear just a Apple Watch
if you
instead of a fucking
fancy
Rolex.
and you worry
If
about
it
people
means that
coming
much to
after
you, if
you,
you're that paranoid
you're
about
stupid.
it. Stop being so flashy. That way you don't have to
Exactly.
think everybody's out to get you. Okay? All right. And these last two guys are going to be dealing with the financial world, being red pill. Throws caution to the wind to pursue your purpose in life. So when somebody becomes too red pill in the financial world, that means you're woke now. You get it, right? You're woke. You get it. I've been a fool all my fucking life working all these dead end jobs. And now you know the formula. I have to be my own boss, right? Other than being like a doctor or a lawyer, you're not going to make a whole lot of money working for somebody. You're just not. You 100 to 150,000 is about what you're going to make working for somebody outside of those professions. That's about the best you can hope for working for somebody is to get like $150,000 salary. But then you learn. Maybe you read some financial book or The Intelligent Investor or Rich Dad Poor Dad or whatever, right? One of these inspirational books that make you want to get on your purpose and get on your grind and stuff like that. You're too red pill if you just throw caution to the wind and do that shit. And the point I'm trying to say is, guys, when I started my security company, I was still training. When I started my YouTube channel, I was still training. I never just threw caution to the wind. I can't take calculated risks. So some of you guys now have a business or ideal or something you want to do, and you're contemplating quitting your fucking job. Don't you fucking dare quit your fucking job till you know you can make a living off of whatever you're starting. So if you're somebody who want to start a club or a bar or a restaurant, don't you quit your fucking job to do that till you know you can make a living off of that. So many guys, they wake up and they understand, okay, I understand now. I got to be my own boss if I want to be successful and I want to make that big bread. And that's true. But you got to do it at the right fucking time. I know guys, well, I dated girls who have told me that, their ex-boyfriend or whatever, some dude they dated was a struggling musician. And I remember telling her, well, why don't he just work a job and do his musician thing? And they don't fucking know. For all you guys that are struggling musician guys, get off your ass and go get a job and do that shit in your spare time until you can make a living off that shit. I'm all for you guys pursuing your purpose, but you can't be a bum struggling to pursue your purpose. You got to do it calculated.
Mm-hmm.
That means in my opinion, that means you're too fucking red pill. I'm all for you going after your purpose and your passion, but you have to do it smartly. And that's stupid. Some of you guys might have just found me recently, right?
I don't even think that's red pill,
and I
man.
got you all hyped up and crunk up, and you ready to quit your job to pursue this or pursue that.
That's stupid.
Don't you, no matter what you guys are doing or thinking about doing, do not quit your day job until you know you can make a living off of doing what you got a passion for. All right, guys? I'm just going to put it out there. And last, guys, you take very risky investments. All right? And so this is another layer to becoming too red pill. How many of you guys, you learned about investing, right? You got into investments, and you took your whole life savings and threw it into Bitcoin or something like that, cryptocurrency. In my opinion, that is too red pill. Yes, the only way you should not be saving money. We all, listen, I get it. We all feel stupid once we find out about investing into stocks and stuff or real estate. We all feel stupid. When we find out about, once you read Rich Dad Poor Dad or all these other investment books, you feel like a fool over all the dumb material shit you done bought that could be earning compound interest. And I get it, right? We all feel stupid.
Oh, he make money. Who is?
Therapy for me, I think when the pandemic happened, when COVID hit, I had a lot of time to myself. And I have been going and going and going for so long that I hadn't really taken a moment to sit with my energy and really feel out.
All right, look, in this one, just lean on some rocks.
So I had a lot of time
and
on my hands,
mope around the beach.
Therapy came up a lot for me just because.
Make sure you're looking at something, man. Yeah, walk in the water a little bit. And I'm just going through what the director's thinking.
Helping me through.
Hold your heart and close your eyes and look deep.
It definitely allows me to sit with myself and
stack some rocks together, and we're gonna do it, right,
and
Lauren?
then learn how to express those feelings in a healthy way, not only for myself but for those around me.
She's kind of thick.
I think that some challenges I had while looking for a therapist was just trying to find
what
the
is
right
what she
one.
doing have to do with this?
Therapy is such an intimate thing. I think that's something that I really love about BetterHelp actually is you fill out a questionnaire and you're able to specify your needs and like what you need down to like gender, sexuality, religion,
Ain't this kind of weird?
For your therapist.
This is a therapy ad,
which is really helpful because
what is this video about?
It helps narrow down the process and help you connect with someone who's actually fit for you instead of going through the trial and error process. If you're having a thought or a moment or going through something really intense, your therapist is right there in the app and able to respond to you in a quicker way probably than most conventional therapists.
Unless the couch is on the beach and we doing our talk there, what the fuck is this about? What is this commercial doing? Get out of here.
We just want to invest everything. I'm going to sell blood. I want to invest. All right, everybody, if you're a guy over here and you ain't got to that stage yet, right? You will one day. You'll find out about investing and you'll feel stupid. You'll think about all the dumb shit you bought, and then you go to calculate how much money can that be earning me, right? But guys, you can't get to a point to where you just listen. Just I'm gonna put this into a simpler form. Speculative investing, guys, keep it to 5%. Invest into things that have a long track record, like real estate, the S&P 500, and stuff like that right there. The speculative investing, these high risk things, keep it to 5% of your portfolio. Do not, guys, I promise you, next year, something else, or the year after, there'll be something else that's a hot new stock or something to buy into, and people gonna take their whole life savings because it's shooting up. Do not do that, guys. I get it. I understand the excitement of get rich quick and, you know, the speculative. If all you guys who don't know what speculative investing is,
you should only invest 10% of your. All right. When you're putting aside money to invest, it should only be 10% of what you're earning for, let's just say, that month. Monthly, like let's just say monthly you're about to invest. So it should be 10% of what you made for that month. In case you lose that shit. Hopefully that you could keep your head above water still. Every month, same thing. While it compounds, it'll get bigger. The amount, that 10%, stay at 10%. But when you start winning more or getting a better return, that 10% will be more money each time, but it'll still be 10%.
that's these things that really nobody knows. It's 50-50. Nobody really know what the fuck it's gonna do, right? But usually the speculative investing is the ones that get you the richest, right? The safe investments like the real estate, they're safe and they're steady. But those are not the ones that get you like filthy rich. Usually the ones that get you filthy rich is those high risk, high rewards investing, like Bitcoin and cryptocurrency.
Hey, he doesn't understand Bitcoin, right? Don't let him. This is one thing, AMS. You gotta get your education on Bitcoin, okay? Bitcoin is not the same as all these other cryptocurrencies. The way Bitcoin is set up, it's way better than fiat currency. That's why it's still around. People that understand Bitcoin know what I'm talking about. Do not group Bitcoin in with other cryptocurrencies. The other ones are made of hoopla. It's like fad coins. It's coins that are just have no solid base behind it. Bitcoin has a solid base, right? There's other ones like I don't want to Ethereum, but there's little other things going on with Ethereum. But I would say Bitcoin and Ethereum, I would bet my money on those two. All the other shit, you got to really do your research. But Bitcoin is good. It's not that big of a risk, sir. Yeah, the price may drop because of what the market is doing, but it will go back up. Don't sell, buy more.
And all this other type of shit. Those are even individual stocks, right? When you buy individual stocks and you invest heavily into individual stocks. I think I just saw not too long ago, Meet Kevin had like $14 million or something in Tesla stocks. Like that's how you get rich, right? And that's cool, but keep it to a small portion. All right, those high risk, high rewards.
10%.
Because I'm gonna say high risk, high rewards because I'm tired of fucking saying speculative, right? Goddamn, get me tongue tied and shit.
You could take the 10% of your income for that month, dump it all, the entire 10% on one thing. Or you can spread that 10% through a whole bunch of different things, but keep it at 10%. In case you lose, it's only 10%.
But that's how that should be, guys. So I just think that if you're somebody who's going to do a lot of speculative investing and you're going to go and take all your life savings and stuff and throw it into these high risk, high reward, you're too red pill as far as finances. Yes, I get it. I understand the excitement of investing, but we got to do smart investing. I'm making sure that I'm keeping my Bitcoin investment to 5%. All right. And yes, like I told y'all guys before earlier, yes, I sold out to the crypto boy. I'm a crypto boy now.
Good.
So there you have it.
Do more research.
But anyway, all right, guys. So those are the signs that you're too red pill. I'll get back with you guys
all
later.
right, bro. Yeah. That's the GOAT right there, man. That's the GOAT. Yeah, see this roller right here. Cancel because it's gonna start playing that one. All right, guys. I hope y'all got some good information from that. I'm going to do more of these kind of reaction, opinion type videos. I like to break down a lot more of what these experts talk about because I feel like there's some things they have so much information and they're just trying to get it out at small portions at a time. And I can see where there's the little holes and plug in more information for people that are lost or were lost like me. So hopefully that helps you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, so I can get um my feet wet in this YouTube space. Um, Give me suggestions if you want me to look over things. This is not just a red pill channel or a relationship channel. Like, I'm about to look at everything. I diversify. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go over all kind of videos. But I just think this is really interesting right now because a lot of people are focusing on this space and there's a lot of fucking mismatched information. So my first couple of videos are going to be based off of things like this. I'll do another video, but that's it for this one. Thanks. Holla at y'all.